Hi everyone. Today I'll show you 5 yoga poses that every woman after 40 should practice. These poses will help us to stay strong, will maintain our overall health, our pelvic floor health, quality of our sleep, our appearance, as well as our mental health. All essential elements of living our best life after 40, 50 and beyond. The first pose I'm sharing with you is also one of my personal favorites. It's downward facing dog. It's an inverted pose, but much more accessible compared to other versions of inversions that can be quite challenging, especially for those who started practicing yoga after the age of 40 or 50. A downward facing dog helps to calm the mind, improves facial appearance and complexion, and reduces water retention, even in the face, making us look fresher and more radiant. I always say, if you only have time for doing one pose of yoga today, do a downward facing dog. The second posture is called Malasana, or natural squat, or Asian squat, and you will find several videos on my channel later where I explain this pose in more detail. Today I just want to remind you that Malasana is also a great indicator of how young your body is. It helps to develop joint mobility, muscle flexibility, relax the pelvic floor, and maintain our ability to combine strength, flexibility, and balance, all essential qualities to stay young both physically and mentally. Even though it may be challenging at first, if you practice this every day for 2 minutes, within several weeks, you will see your body becoming more flexible, more agile, and more strong at the same time. The third one is the bridge pose. The bridge pose has many variations in yoga. Today I will show you 2 modifications that you can try. Both variations help to strengthen and relax the pelvic floor, reduce pain and other issues related to genitourinary syndrome, a condition very common in women during menopause. In this variation, with support of blocks, we can relax and synchronize the movement of our pelvic floor and the diaphragm. If we don't use the blocks, we push the floor and using our leg muscles to maintain the position. And here we are going to strengthen our inner thigh muscles and strengthen also our pelvic floor muscles through breathing and attention towards the most subtle movements of our pelvic muscles. A butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. According to many yoga teachers, this is one of the most important poses for every woman. It improves blood flow in the pelvic area and around the female internal organs, helps stretch the muscles of the legs directly connected to the pelvic floor, and helps relieve tension in that area. It also improves hip mobility and maintains the elasticity of the leg muscles. This is a very precious pose at every stage of woman's life and not only during menopause and perimenopause. We can use some more active or more relaxed variations of this pose. It's also precious because we can practice this even after eating, meaning we can practice it literally any time of the day, before we're going to sleep, while we're watching TV, or during our normal yoga practice. Here comes Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. This pose is incredibly valuable for reducing stress and improving sleep quality, which many experts believe is one of the foundations of well-being, especially in the second half of life.
Additionally, it helps reduce water retention, improving the appearance of the legs and the body overall, and is very beneficial for those dealing with varicose veins. It's a very simple practice that you can even do directly in bed before falling asleep, and in this case, it will help you to fall asleep faster. It will reduce stress and anxiety. I also love this practice because it's very accessible. It's literally for everybody, even to those less flexible and less experienced yogis. You don't have to be a yogi to make treasure out of this pose.
Yoga is just one of valuable tools that we can use to flourish during our midlife. On my channel, you will find useful tips and valuable information on how we can stay strong, fit, and feeling well after 40, 50, and beyond.